video today of Bill Cosby leaving his home in Philadelphia a day after his release from prison. His spokesman says he's on his way to see his wife Camille in Maryland, which will be the first time the couple have seen each other since his imprisonment in 2018.
The 83-year-old now walking free after Pennsylvania's Supreme Court decision to throw out his sexual assault conviction, claiming he was unfairly charged.
Sharika Duncan spoke with Cosby inside his home after his release. She's in Elkins Park, Pennsylvania, with what he has to say.
Bill Cosby left his Pennsylvania home Thursday with longtime spokesperson Andrew Wyatt at his side.
Now he's fully vindicated, and that's what we wanted, to show that this should have never happened. He should have never been charged.
Wednesday, Pennsylvania's highest court threw out Cosby's 2018 sex assault conviction. In my conversation with Cosby inside his home, he told me the ruling sends a message around the world. He said that what happened to him was unjust and justice was finally served. In a radio interview after his release, he spoke about people wrongfully imprisoned.
I met them in there, people who talked about what happened and what they did. And I know there are many liars out there, but these people can't get lawyers.
The court ruled that Cosby had been denied a fair trial when he was found guilty of drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand in 2004. It cited a non-prosecution agreement Cosby made in a 2005 civil suit brought by Constand. As part of the agreement, Cosby was assured he would not face criminal prosecution if he gave a deposition in the civil case.
I'm stunned. I'm still processing my feelings.
Victoria Valentino is one of more than 60 women to accuse Cosby of abuse.
Hi, how's everybody?
Once lovingly known as America's dad, Cosby was the first major celebrity to be convicted amid the Me Too movement. Valentino was in the courtroom for Cosby's 2018 conviction. She told us back then what the ruling meant to her.
It says that no matter how wealthy, no matter how powerful, no matter how famous, you are not above the law.
She says Wednesday's decision sends a different message.
What about our civil liberties? What about our constitutional rights to breathe free and not be in danger now that our rapist is free?
Cosby was serving time for drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand at that very house in Elkins Park. In a statement, Constand called the decision disappointing and said it made her concerned for other people who may want to come forward and report a sexual assault.
Shifting gears now, let's head outdoors for a live look at Barton Field, where Fort Gordon's annual Independence Day celebration is making a comeback this year. Should be a big one. Just started at the top of the hour, so they are just getting underway there. They'll run until 11 o'clock tonight. This is free for anyone who wants to go out there and enjoy it. You can expect more than 30 food and drink vendors. There's a kiddie carnival set up. There are games, there's face painting, and of course, fireworks after dark. Country music groups Brothers Osborne, Lanco, and Runaway June will also be performing there starting at 6:30. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Riley Hale now to tell us if they'll be dodging any showers. And looks like it is cloudy out there at Fort Gordon, but Riley, not raining at the moment.
Yeah, I wonder if our camera is about to run from the rain because it's starting there.
Commissioners decided to revisit that coming up on July the 10th.
If you get gas in South Carolina, and a lot of us do, starting today, it is more expensive. It's been going up 2 cents a year since 2017. It's part of a 10-year plan to improve roads and bridges all across the state. Solano Cone shows us where you'll see that money spent.
Well, these 2 pretty pennies could add up depending on how often you fill up. But Pete Porter from the SCDOT says if you aren't seeing any work to your roadways yet, you will soon.
People who say I'm not seeing any paving in my neighborhood, just wait. It's coming.
A decade-long plan to make up for over 30 years of neglect. The SC gas tax is now 26 cents per gallon. On average, the tax adds up to $26 a year, and some aren't too happy about it.
I don't like it. I'm in my truck a lot, all day, every day. At least 100 miles a week.
Until they find out what it's going to.
For I-20 purposes and right by exit 1, I'm all for it. I think that's been needed for years.
Updates the state desperately needs.
It's a lot of construction out here on 95, 20. They are monsters, and we need at least 3 lanes.
But these 2 cents go straight to the paving projects. The other 24 cents go to rural road safety, widening the interstate, and bridge projects. All of the money isn't spent at once. Instead, officials say it's more of a gradual process, but they want you to know it's all for your protection.
If you were buying a house for $100,000, you wouldn't hire a contractor and write him or her a $100,000 check. I want to make sure we're protecting the taxpayer and making sure they're getting the work they're supposed to get.
By the end of the project, the tax will be 28 cents, still less than North Carolina and Georgia, and SCDOT is on track for 80% of roads in good condition. Poor doesn't anticipate the tax going back down to what it was. He says they need to maintain the roads and keep the projects going.
And all of the project's progress is posted on their website, scdot.org, so that each time you fill up, you know your money is turning into miles.
Sloan, we are counting on that. Thanks. There should be some fire trucks rolling out.